Hello, this is Geeks, and here are the top 5 indie games you might have missed in March 2018. As always, we will begin with some quick picks worth checking out. Loyalty and Blood: Victor Origins is an action platformer with good-looking shooting and fast-paced action. Yumiro is a gorgeous, minimalist puzzle game about bringing color back to the world. And finally, Temple of Spikes is a hardcore platformer that looks super challenging and intense. With these done, here are the top 5 indie games you might have missed in March 2018. At number 5, Geeks. Geeks is a curious mix of collectible card games and real-time strategy games, since there is a deck building aspect and units are summoned into an RTS battlefield, only more streamlined since there is no traditional resource gathering or base building. Stunning representation of the Unreal Engine as well, which all seems very good. Number 4, Scalpers, Turtle and the Moonshine Gang. A top-down shooter set in a zoomorphic Wild West where the objective is to collect bounties on members of the Moonshine Gang. I love the unconventional mashup of putting animals of all things into a western setting, and to top it off, it is colourful, bright, and looks to have robust shooting and ability systems. Number 3, Scriptlet. A game paying tribute to the original Game Boy, Scriptlet is pretty faithful in terms of the resolution and the colours used. If you saw my video on the Adventure Pals, you will know that I am a huge fan of light-hearted games, and Scriptlet is another one of these, since you play as an adorable squid creature, inking enemies and collecting muffins along the way. Great music and sound effects as well. Number 2, Octahedron. A psychedelic platformer that has a pretty interesting hook of platforms which appear and disappear as you move left and right. Octahedron looks like a trip, and the explosion of colors and lights and music looks to be pretty far out. At number 1, Ash of Gods Redemption.
Made wrong can lead us to more deaths.
The previously covered Ash of Gods Redemption is a gorgeous looking turn-based tactics game, very reminiscent of the Banner Saga. However, it utilizes something coined by the developers as roguelite storytelling, where even if the supposed main characters die, there will be no game over screen. Pretty interesting facet for a game, so check out that video for more details. So these are my top 5 indie games you might have missed in March 2018. Do stay tuned for the top 5 best indie games for the month, and as always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, follow my Steam curator, and check out the subreddit to keep up with the best indie games. And I will see you in the next video.